Hey guys, it is Aoife and it is currently 11:15 on Sunday night, so it's another hour or so before TBR Takedown officially starts. But I need to go to bed in the next 45 minutes as I have an early train to catch in the morning, so I have to get up at 5:30. So I'm doing a little bit of cheating and I'm taking a head start in the readathon, and I'm just starting to read A Dog's Purpose by W. Bruce Cameron. I'm only about 16 pages in now, so yeah, I'm going to try and read this, and then I'll probably go to bed. I had a pretty good day. I brought the dogs for a really long walk this morning, about 2.5 hour walk, and then I did some cleaning up. I cleaned up the room that the dogs sleep in and washed out their beds and aired their blankets and stuff. So, and then I visited my gran and granddad, so I got a bit done today, which I'm pretty happy with. But, you know, sad that the weekend's over and have to go into work tomorrow, and so yeah. So hopefully I will get a good bit of reading done, and yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how all this vlogging works. I don't know whether to record on my phone or record on my camera when I'm in. I think when I'm walking, obviously when I'm walking around, if I vlog anything during the week outside of my house, I will be vlogging on my phone. But I don't know when I'm sitting in bed like this whether I should be on my camera or my phone. So yeah, I also don't know how my hair looks at the moment. My hair has been a little bit raggedy lately in the last few videos because I'm trying to grow out my pixie. I've had my pixie since about April, the end of March last year, so it's been almost a year, but I think I want my long hair back now, so I'm trying to grow it out a bit. It's getting a little bit raggedy, or more raggedy than usual, so yeah. So if it has been a complete mess in my videos, I apologise. I'm trying to figure it out. So yeah, so I think I'm just gonna go back to reading my book, and yeah, and hopefully I will get a good bit done tonight. I am also trying to upload my video, my weekly wrap up. Third time lucky because my internet has been acting like an idiot for the past few hours, and I've been having a really hard time in trying to upload this video, and it's just not working. So yeah, so that's has not been very fun at all. So now I am just going to read A Dog's Purpose and go to bed, and I will check in with you guys in the morning. So hi guys, it is about 6:20 Monday morning, so January 4th, so the readathon has actually begun now. I am just getting ready to go to work. I'm about to leave the house in a few minutes, and yeah, and I've read about 44 pages of A Dog's Purpose last night before I decided to go to bed, and I say I'll probably get another 20 to 30 pages done on the train, depending on how distracted I am. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to reading that. It's pretty good so far. The dog is a stray dog at the moment, so, and I've just been feeding my own mutt at the moment, making sure they get their food. So yeah, so I will check in with you guys later. It is currently about 20 to 6 now, on Monday, and I've just gotten home from work. I'm home about 15-20 minutes from work, and yeah, so I'm not really sure what I'll do for the rest of the evening. I managed to read a good bit of my book at lunch and on my train ride home, and I'm about 185 pages in now, and it's only about 323 pages, so I will probably get this finished tonight. It's really good so far. It is fiction about a dog, but the way he's thinking has me looking at my dogs, I wonder if they think the same thing, and kind of this absolute love that a dog has for its owner, and how all it wants to do is please its owner, and it's just really heartwarming. And I think if someone is a dog owner, they'll really like this book. I really enjoy it. As you can see, one of my guys is sitting behind me, and hey, say hello. He's just chilling. I'll probably bring them for a walk in a little bit, get some exercise, my New Year's resolution to get some exercise. And yeah, and I'll probably finish that off tonight as well, and I'll probably check in later too. So I will see you guys then. Hi guys, it is, what time is it actually? I didn't check. It is almost 11 o'clock on Monday night, and I have just finished A Dog's Purpose, and this is definitely a 5-star book for me. It was just absolutely amazing. This is a definite read for anyone who's a real dog lover, I think. I know that for the next few months, every time I'm looking at my dogs or every time I'm with my dogs, I'm going to just start wondering if they think the way Bailey thought in this, because obviously this is told completely through a dog's point of view. And just his love for his owner was so lovely, and just the way he thought about, you know, all the different things he saw, and like he had some real funny things he thought about like cats, and about, you know, different games that humans made him play, and how he thought they were kind of stupid but he'd play them anyway because it made them happy. And it was just such a cute book, and it was quite heart-wrenching at times. I didn't cry. I almost cried at the end, but I didn't cry. But I say a lot of people would cry reading it, but so good. Really, really, really good book. I'm so glad I picked it up. It was a real impulse buy for me. I just happened to see it on Book Depository and I picked it up, and I'm really glad I did now because it was so cute. So, hi guys, it is currently almost half seven on Tuesday, and I've been home about an hour and a half now from work, so I had a pretty long day today. My dad dropped me to work this morning, so I didn't do an update this morning. I was kind of busy and I didn't really feel very well. I actually was considering calling in sick or going home if I wasn't feeling well, but I ended up feeling a bit better, so that was okay. And then I had a meeting after work, so I ended up staying an extra hour in work, so I was home a little bit later than I should have been. So yeah, but I managed to finish my book when I got home, and that was Mind Games by Kirsten White, and this was about two sisters. Annie is blind and she also has psychic powers, so she can see visions of the future, and then Fia, or Sophia, she kind of has this ability where her first instinct is always right, so she ends up being like a really good fighter, and she's really good at almost at like predicting things, I guess, in a little way. But what they do is they are in a school that turns out to be a little bit evil, and they are making Fia do all sorts of terrible things, and if she doesn't do them, they will hurt Annie, the blind girl who is her sister. And yeah, so it's just kind of about that. It's a pretty short book. It was only about 270 pages, I think. So I finished it really, really quickly. I don't have any particularly strong feelings towards it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I think I'll give it about 3.5 stars. It was really fast-paced. So as I said, I read it really quickly. It was there wasn't a whole load of action, but things moved quite fast. The chapters were kind of going back and forth from flashbacks to current time. And yeah, I just think the characters kind of felt a bit wooden to me. I didn't really get a sense of who they were. When it came to Fia, I kind of felt like we were being told who she was. You know, she was a girl who was looking after her sister, and she could fight really well, and then that was just about it, really. Like, the only thing I really knew about her was that she liked to dance. I didn't really get to know her really well. It is a duology, so I probably will read the second one, seeing as there's only 2 books in the series. So yeah, I just don't know when that will be. So at the moment, I went on and started reading Hidden Bodies by Caroline Kepnes, and I'm really looking forward to this one because You was an interesting read, so I'm looking forward to seeing what will happen in Hidden Bodies. So yeah, we will see. Hi guys, it is currently 10:45 on Tuesday night, and I am just settling down for the night. I'm going to read Hidden Bodies for a while. I don't really know how much I will read. It'll depend. And yeah, so I had a shower, freshened up after a long day, and I'm currently drinking a chai tea. I normally have milk with it. It's like a chai tea latte. I normally have milk, but I said I'd be good today and I put in water instead of milk, but it's not as nice. So I think I'll just stick with low fat milk in the future and be, you know, half good instead of, you know, really good. And I also used this body lotion earlier. It's like mango body butter, and I smell really nice now. I smell of mangoes, so I like using the Boots products because all of their products with their name on them, they're all cruelty free, and then this is fair trade as well. So I've been trying to buy cruelty free as much as possible, of what I'm aware is cruelty free. So yeah, so I've been trying to be good because I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat meat or fish, and I've just been trying to kind of change my kind of shopping, clothes and makeup and stuff into cruelty free as well, as much as I possibly can. So yeah, so that's a little bit of extra information for you guys that you probably didn't really need to know, but I told you anyway. So yeah, so I was just watching some YouTube videos earlier, and we also took down our Christmas decorations, which I'm really sad about. I was kind of ready for them to be taken down. I was kind of getting a little bit sick of them, but then when they're down and we're taking them down, I was kind of getting sad, and it's going to be a whole year before we have to take them out again, and that makes me very sad. So I think Christmas should be 3 times a year, not just once. I love Christmas. So yeah, so I will see you guys probably in the morning if I can. Hi guys, it is 6:10 and I am just getting ready to go to work. I am making myself some tea. Yeah, so I'll be leaving in a few minutes to go to work, and I need some caffeine to keep me going. I'm not really a coffee drinker, so I drink tea most of the time. I managed to read about 16% of Hidden Bodies last night, and yeah, it's really good so far. It's a lot more angry than You. I feel like Joe, who's the main character, is much more angry in this one. And the other one, he was creepy. He was like a stalker. He was creepy, but he wasn't so angry by things. Only now and again. When this one, he's like so filled with rage. And yeah, I think the magic with this book is how he isn't a good person, but yet you're on his side all the time. As a reader, I'm on Joe's side and I want things to go Joe's way. So when someone makes him angry, I get angry because I want things to work out for him. And I think that's a really magical thing that Caroline Kepnes is able to do, because he is such a horrible character. Yet I really like him. So yeah, so the dogs are just telling me to come out and bring them out because they are outside. So I'll bring them in. Hey. Yum yum yum. Hi guys, it is Wednesday night, it is 10:30, and as you can see, as always, I am getting ready for bed. I'm just kind of half reading, half watching Chicago Med, and other things, watching YouTube chat videos as well on my laptop. And yeah, so pretty relaxing evening. I was pretty tired when I got home. I am almost 50% through Hidden Bodies, and it is proving to be pretty interesting. It's written in a different way than You was. You was all in that second person perspective, so it was very, very chilling read. It was really, really creepy. Where Hidden Bodies isn't, it's all in Joe's point of view, and he's a lot more, as I said earlier, he's a lot angrier in this one, but I feel like he's getting a lot more, it's a lot more character exploration, I guess. He's not focused on just one thing the way in You he was so focused on the one girl. In this, there's a few different girls, there's a few different things. He's kind of exploring different talents, and there is more characters in it as well that are also proving to be pretty interesting characters. I actually quite like them. So I'm a little bit concerned about where it's going because I know Joe, so I'm just kind of hoping, you know, things don't go completely downhill. I just think it's crazy the way I'm so happy when things are going right for Joe, and then when they don't I get really mad, where he is a terrible person. He should be locked away because he does terrible things, but at the same time I just want life to go really right for him. So it's just a bit crazy like that, I think, the way Caroline Kepnes is able to do it. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. And I got a pretty nice thing in the post today. I got a present from Franny over at Franny Pan Dreamcatcher. I think that's her new YouTube channel name. I'll link her below anyway. And she sent me this lovely, lovely book. So it was a really nice surprise to come home from work for. It is called The Beautiful and the Cursed, and it's by Paige Morgan. And it's some kind of supernatural book. Franny says it's one of her favourite trilogies or her favourite series. And it's something to do about a girl who moved to Paris and her twin brother is missing, and she's trying to figure out what has happened to him. So it sounds really, really good, and thank you so much, Franny, for this. It's so nice of you. And yeah, so I'm just gonna keep watching and reading, and I'm going to drink my tea from my cup, and it's from my favourite cup. Yeah, so that is my evening basically, and then it's just work again tomorrow, so I will see you guys in the morning. It is Thursday evening, I'm just home from work, and I am going to drink some tea now and try and finish off Hidden Bodies by Caroline Kepnes. I'm on 80%, and oh my god, this book, it's just getting so intense and I can't handle it. I was on Facebook with Kirsty over at Kirsty Ward earlier on, and we were chatting about the book, and she's read the book already, and we were just gushing over how good it was, and I just can't handle it, and I don't know where it's going. I'm getting worried for Joe, and yeah, so it's just crazy. This is a really good book though. I think I've enjoyed it a bit more than you. I gave you 4 stars. I just didn't love it as much as I think a lot of people loved it, but I did really, really, really like it, and I thought I really, really enjoyed it. But this one, I think, just for the way it's been making me feel, like I've literally been like really, really tense and really on the edge of my seat for so much of it, that it's probably going to be a 5-star read, I say. But it's really, really good. Hi guys, it is currently almost 11:30, I think, and I'm just in bed. I'm pretty tired, and yeah, so I think before I go to bed I'm going to read another chapter of Demelza by Winston Graham. This is the second book in the Poldark series, and I watched the show on BBC last year. I think it was going on last summer, and I really, really enjoyed it, and I started reading the books, and the books are also really good. I'm not sure if I prefer the show or the books. I think I'll read this one because the first 2 books are the first season of the show, so I do know what happens, or some of what happens in this book, because I've watched the show. So I'm just going to see how I get on. I've read the first chapter, and I think I might just read another chapter or 2 before I go to sleep. As you probably have guessed, I finished Hidden Bodies earlier, and it was amazing. I gave it 5 stars, and that book just had me going all over the place in terms of emotions. Like, I was scared, I was angry, I was happy. Like, it was just really, really great. For me, the character Joe became a lot more rounded out in that book, in Hidden Bodies, because I feel like I was seeing so much more sides of him. He kind of steps away from just being completely focused on one thing, where in one he was completely focused on Beck and being with her. I just spent the last 2 hours watching the Shannara Chronicles, and I really, really liked it. I haven't read the books. I've read the Landover series by Terry Brooks, but I have not read the Shannara Chronicles, and I really, really want to read the books now. It's definitely my cup of tea. It's just everything that I really love. Elves, a quest, trying to vanquish evil things. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to keep watching the show, and I'm definitely going to try and get the books from the library, because I think they have all the books, so I am looking forward to that. Hi guys, it is Saturday afternoon. It's almost 1 o'clock, and I haven't really done much this morning. I read some of Demelza. I'm still reading Demelza. I'm about 294 pages, so I'm almost halfway through. We're pretty much almost halfway through, and I have been enjoying it. Sorry, the dog is trying to lick my face. So yeah. I am enjoying it. I do know what's happening in the book because I've read I watched the first season of the show, but while the timeline in this is fast enough, I find the reading a little bit slower. It's set in the 1700s, so it's yeah, there's just parts of it that aren't that interesting. There's some parts where it's very focused on the coal mining and what's going on with the mines and the mines closing and kind of a coal company being set up, and I'm not really interested in that. It's not that interesting for me because I'm not really into coal mining, so that's a little bit boring. But I'm a lot more interested in Demelza and her relationship with Ross, and some of the other characters like Ross's cousin Verity and her relationship with a man called Captain Blamey, which is kind of like a star-crossed lover situation kind of thing, and I find that really, really interesting. So yeah, so I'll just be reading that throughout the day, and I think I'm going to clean up the house a little bit, watch some TV, and then I'm going out with my friend later, so I'll be getting all dressed up to go out and have to put my makeup on and tan and all sorts of things, so I'll be doing that later as well. And yeah, so I'll update probably before I do that. And yeah, so that is my Saturday. It's been a pretty long week, so it's nice to just relax for a little bit. That's why I didn't update yesterday, because I was just so tired. I just like passed out after work. I just could not do anything. I just couldn't function. So yeah. Hi guys, it is almost 10 o'clock on Sunday night, so only 2 hours to go until the readathon is over. I only have about 50 pages left of Demelza, and then I'll be finished that. So I did include it in my wrap up, seeing as I almost finished it. I know I'm probably going to give it 4 stars, and the wrap up is already up, so by the time you're watching this video you've probably already watched the wrap up and you know all my thoughts on all the books. So yeah, so this was really fun. I really enjoyed vlogging the experience, even though I thought I was only doing like a couple of minutes each day, and then all those minutes added up, and now the video is like over 20 minutes long, so whoops. But I don't know how that happened. But yeah, I am really enjoying Demelza, and I am actually rewatching the first season of Poldark, because as I was reading this book, all I wanted to do was watch it again, because I really love Demelza. I just love her character so much, so I just wanted to like watch her and Ross's relationship blossom again, because I love that relationship so much. I just really love it, so I want to watch it again. So I'm currently on like the 3rd episode, and I think there's 6 or 7 episodes. So yeah, so I'm in work at 6 in the morning, so I'm not going to be up too much longer, but I'm definitely going to finish Demelza anyway, and then it's just back to normal tomorrow. So I've never got around to reading The Sin Eater's Daughter, so I'll probably read that tomorrow, and then a few library books as well that I need to read, so I'll probably read them during the week too. So it sounds good. So thank you guys for watching all my vlogs, if you've managed to get to this far and didn't shut down from boredom. And I had a really good time, and hopefully I'll be able to vlog another readathon, because I really liked it. And maybe even that time it won't just be me sitting in bed all the time, it'll actually be me being out and about and doing things. So fingers crossed for that. So I will see you guys again.